Hello everybody, my name is Edgar Rodriguez and this is Kip, my service dog. Today we're going to be working on eye contact game. This game is going to help improve your dog's attention because you're going to have eye contact with him on command. And this is going to help in many things like healing. Up here. Look. Up here. Look. Yes, yes. So as you see, when I'm healing and having eye contact, it makes it a lot easier. And this is not only for healing, it's going to be times when you are in public places where there's a lot of people or it's a lot of distraction. Having that on command where the dog looks at you in the middle of a big busy situation, it will help keep your dog away from distractions. You can train your dog when he sees distraction, automatically do the look. That is an option that you have as a service dog. I don't really use it like that. I use it more on command. So when I need him to look at me, he just look at me. We're gonna start here for the sitting position where when he's looking at me, yes. My terminal marker word is yes, so I reward immediately, yes. Yes. As you see, I'm not calling him, I'm not asking him to look at me yet, but when he looks at me, it's when I reward. So I wait. Yes. Yes. Little by little, I make it a little bit longer. So he looks at me, I keep that eye contact, I hold for a second or two, and then I reward with my terminal marker word. Yes. Yes. Right there, you saw when he was looking around for a little bit and then he came back and have eye contact with me, and that's when I reward again. Yes. For this sitting position, you're going to continue to play this game, eye contact, and then you can move around a little bit, and yes. Always come back to the front to reward the dog. I recommend you start this behavior in a room where there's no noise, like I have a lawnmower back over there. You don't want to have any distraction when you do this. You want to start inside the house in a room where there's no distraction at all. And all you have to do is wait for the dog to look at you. Immediately when the dog looks at you, you will reward the dog with a terminate marker word. So imagine your dog is walking around and he comes and look at you without calling the dog. Immediately you say yes and reward the dog. For me, yes is a terminate marker word. Kip knows how to do that really well, and we are out here. So that part, I'm not gonna do it, but that's how I recommend you start this behavior. Now we're gonna add some movement to the exercise. Kip, come. Yes. That makes it a little bit more complicated when you start adding movement to the exercise, but that's how we're gonna progress. I'm gonna go now maybe 2 or 3 steps, and then you continue to grow the space that you move with your dog as your dog gets better. Keep come. Free. Come. Look. Good. Yes. That was very good. So he maintained eye contact with me, and that's how we want to go ahead and improve that. Now we're going to go ahead and improve a little bit this exercise. Keep coming. We're going to come back to the sitting position. And we're going to have food in both hands close to your face. Move your hands. Yes. And you're gonna prove it. I took a little bit longer there because he knows what he's doing. He's been doing this before. If you're starting this exercise, you want to start right here. Yes. And then you reward your dog. Yes. But now I'm gonna prove this with a little movement. Yes. And as you see, I'm improving not only the movement, but I'm adding time as I go and do the exercise. So now I'm going to add my continuous market work, which remember we still haven't added the command yet to this, but now I'm going to add a continuous market work and show you how to use it, because you want to be careful that you don't break the position. I see. So if I use my continuous market work and reward him, and then he will have to break the position of looking at me. So we don't want that. So the way we're going to do this, we're going to go right here. He's looking at me, and then I'm going to go ahead and say, good. He knows he's doing good. You see, he's getting excited. You might not see that in the camera. He's getting good. He gets excited because he knows good. It's a reward coming after normally. So yes, and then I break with my terminal marker work. That's how I use my continuous marker works in this exercise. Normally, like if he's sitting, I could say good and reward. But if I would do this in this specific exercise, I will lose that eye contact. So I want to be really careful not to give him the reward when I use my continuous marker work, only when I use my terminal marker work. Good boy, good, yes. One other thing is, you don't want to use always the same hand that you reward. So you want to reward with your left or your right. You switch hands. That way he's not expecting the reward to come from one specific hand, and then his eyes is going to try to go from your face to that hand, because normally that's where the food comes from. So you want to make sure you alternate between one hand and the other one. I see. Good boy, yes, and as you go, you can be improving the time, more movements, and that's going to improve that eye contact. The next thing you're going to do is to add command to this behavior. So the way we do that is simple. We add a command. Well, we say a command first. Look. He looked, yes. Look. Yes. Look. Yes. Yes. This is all for today. I hope you like this video. If you enjoy it, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go ahead and subscribe right now. Ring the bell. That way you get notified every time we post a new video. Good boy.